Hi dancers, it's Teacher Lina. Sorry about today's situation. I got bitten by a bug. I'm actually not sure what it is. Don't worry, there are antibiotics on it. But today's vlog. Oh, who's that? But today's vlog, sorry. But today's vlog is about how to clean your ballet shoes. So I was stocking up so much ballet shoes already, just getting dirty and dirtier, and so I really needed to get a new pair of ballet shoes, and I did. And so I decided, of course, I have to wash my old ballet shoes now that I have a new pair. I don't throw away. A lot of my ballet shoes last for years. I am maybe not the norm. I know a lot of people who change through shoes very quickly, but I really don't like wasting things. So even though, as long as they're still surviving and even with their holes, I still like to use them. And so I found a few old pairs, and I'll put some videos on it after. They were very, very dirty because of the rosin that came with the new studio that we have, which made the shoes so much dirtier. And so I needed a new pair so that I could use the old pairs for that studio, and then I could use the new pair for my studio. I know a lot of people who just go straight into the washing part, but I like to soak my ballet shoes first. First off, because there's so much gunk, and I remember not soaking them beforehand, and it was so much harder to remove it. Next, after this, I put it in the washing machine. So I used to actually hand wash all my shoes, which was a lot harder, and also actually the soaking process doesn't help with the drying. The washing machine makes things a lot easier. It's fine to put them in a dryer, and you put it on delicate setting, and then you just put like a little bit of detergent. And so after that, we remove it and then we put it in the dryer. I put it in the dryer super little time, unless it's sunny like today. It's 40-degree weather at the moment, and so it's the perfect time to actually be washing shoes because it's super hot. And so when we dry it outside, it's probably going to be dry in an hour. So I usually actually do that. I don't hang it. I actually put it on the hood of my car. So I'm so sorry. A lot of times, it's Fuji. Hello, the barking girl. Anyway, but I like to put the shoes on the hood of my car because of how hot it is here, and I always feel like that part is always so hot, especially when hit by the sun. So especially if your car or the front part of your car is in the sun, I always just like to put the shoes there, and it makes the drying process so much faster instead of hanging, because sometimes when you hang it on a hanger, all the water stays down on the heel or on the front, unlike where you just lay it out. And I usually lay it out backwards because the sole part dries a lot slower compared to the top part. Yeah, so I do hope that this video helps you and gives you thought about how you would wash your shoes. I wouldn't know how to wash it if you lived in a colder country, because I remember when I'd wash my Leos and my shoes back home in Japan, and it would be super dry and humid and wet. Or dry or humid or wet, whichever it was so hard to be washing your ballet shoes. But if you live in the tropics like here, this is how I would normally wash it, and my best suggestions for that. Yeah, and it would make your shoes be smelling brand new, or like brand new again. Here are the shoes, and the moment of truth. They smell a lot better, but you see, they're not good as new, but well, we can probably wash them again, but they're a lot better than earlier, right? And they smell good. That's what's important. I missed the sun because I was teaching earlier. So we'll just put it in the dryer a bit. Ta-da! So much better than earlier. So there! Hi dancers! so I don't scare any of you. I have an Olaf band-aid from Ning. My allergies are kind of still there, but yeah, this was a really bad bee sting. Anyway, with that being said, I want to show you how the ballet shoes look like. And ta-da! See? If you compare the before to how it looks after, the shape is still intact, which is very important that your shoes are clean and that the shape is still intact and it did not shrink. That's what we always worry about anyway when we wash our shoes, that they don't shrink or anything happens to them. But yeah, see? Not good as new, but all the weird things are out. I don't like washing them like all the way that they're so white and clean. Just because, these are shoes. They're gonna get dirty anyway again. And it's nice to just be able to smell them again, make them smell good. And it's important that you keep the setting again to delicate. So here are my 4 pairs of shoes. I'm so happy that they're good. And yeah, good smelling shoes now. Yep, they smell good and all the rosin is out, so now I can use and reuse. There, just to show. So it's not entirely clean, but look, it was pretty dirty, so I wasn't really expecting much. I think if your shoes are a lot cleaner, they'd come out really clean, but my shoes were nasty. You guys saw it. They were nasty. So yeah, I hope that this video helps you find your way into cleaning your shoes, and it helps you give an idea. And it kind of smells like the sun, because again, I gave the tip about putting it out in the sun, and I love sun smell. I always feel like drying things in the sun is the way to go. And I did put it a little bit in the dryer on a delicate spin really shortly after. But yeah, that's just to help get out some of the water here in the sole, especially because the sole is actually the hardest part to dry, and then it starts to smell if you don't dry it properly. So there. I hope that this again helps you. Again, this is Teacher Lina of Dance by Lina and Studio Dance by Lina. And yeah, thank you everyone. Take care. Hope this helps you.